yo solía pintarme con cal para decirle a mi mamá que quería estar blanca. Y de hecho, también siempre había querido ser blanca, pero actualmente pues me di cuenta que la piel morena es bonita y sobre todo que sí, hay personas que se ven bien incluso con su color. Como los españoles esclavizaron a nuestro país, pensaron que los negros deberíamos seguir siendo esclavos, que los negros somos feos, que los negros somos malos, que los negros, etcétera, un montón de discriminación.
Entonces, si nosotros como cultura, como etnia, no existimos, obvio que tampoco el gobierno tiene una responsabilidad presupuestal y eso es lo que queremos, ¿verdad?
De hecho, cuando era pequeña, yo solía pintarme con...
Alright, I want to say Kal, Halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways doing his work in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom. Now, this is your brother Yahweh, and this is...
So,
And this is...
Yahya.
And we're from the GMS Kingston SPN camp, or GMS Jamaica camp, overall camp. This one going on a quick lesson if possible about the whole Afro-Mexican thing. See come up. A friend posted to me on Instagram. She see it on Instagram and posted to me, and I say, "Yo, what do you think, yo?" And the title said, Afro Mexicans. Why doesn't IUIC, ISUPK, and GMS talk about this now? Well, come out to talk about this now as pertaining to the whole Afro-Mexican, because they're saying that they're black Mexicans, and because they're black Mexicans, the government don't recognize them. So because the government don't recognize them, they're now the minority, and they're trying to make a history for themselves. They're trying to be seen in the public's eye, to be noticed as a people, because them thinks that something is wrong with them. Why them look black? They're Mexicans, but we look black, so people don't really notice where we're rejected and all of that. You get me? So they're trying to take on an identity where they don't exist. You understand me? And them are trying to make it seem like they're just as important as everybody else. You understand me? Well, truth and in fact, they're not no so-called Afro-Mexicans. They're truly Israelites. You get me? Because the word African come from Leonardo Scipio Africano, right?
Leo Scipio Africa.
Yeah, Leo Scipio Africano, a Roman general, right? And after him fight the war back in Africa, they named the continent from him, right? So that's how you get African, and then they have Mexico or Mexican from the word. Look up give me the definition.
Yeah, basically come from the Aztecs were actually the first inhabit the land.
Right.
Mexico.
Right. So it's not a word where it have history, or it come from a man to start the lineage there. It come from a made up word where people just come out and just go with it, and over time it's solidifying history where people start calling themselves Africans and people start calling themselves Mexicans, and then them start crossbreeding Afro-Mexican, Afro-American, which no go so, yo. You get me? It's all made up.
We can get a definition here. This is a definition of race from Merriam-Webster. It's a known people of common descendant, a word from the 16th century from Middle French, race, earlier raza, race, breed, lineage, family, 16th century, possible from Italian, raza, of unknown origin, cognate with Spanish and Portuguese raza. Etymologist says no connection with Latin radix root, though they admit this might have influenced the tribe, nation sense. Original sense in English include wines which characteristics flavor, say 15-20 group of people with common occupation. It's a 1500th century, and generation, meaning tribe, nation, or people regarded as of common stock. Right, that's what a race is actually, not no goddamn color skin, yo.
Exactly. It's a set of people, and a set of people come from one person. In this case, is from the forefathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. From Jacob to the 12 sons, and from the 12 sons to the tribes, yo.
That's right. This is an excerpt from the book from Babylon to Timbuktu on page. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, the fifth paragraph on page 20. It said the Asian people did not classify races according to skin color,
right,
like the modern nations of Europe,
right,
and America. The Asians, including the Greeks and Romans, identified people according to their national or tribal names.
So back then they used to identify people by them tribe. So based off of which tribe you come from, them know what type of people you be. Not because of your skin color, because a man light skin and the next man dark skin, them say, oh, you're more from a lighter nation or generation or race, or him from a different breed. No. You have brothers and sisters. Me and my brother look totally different due to skin color. Me darker and him lighter. We all come from the same father, yo. You understand me? It's the same thing with the children of Israel. We're like speckled bird. Different shades and tones, yo.
We actually, in Israel, guys, said the Asian Greeks and Romans, but basically Asian people in general, because we did it as well. I'm just going to get on account of that.
Right.
In the book of Numbers, where we actually, as a nation of people, that's how we, that's the right way to put it, yo. This is Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first year of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees of the race or lineage. It's after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls.
Right. So them identify themselves based off of them father, based off of them root, where them really come from, yo. You understand me? So this whole movement of this Afro-Mexican thing, there was no forefather or this person was start Afro, or who was Afro-Mexican, or named Afro-Mexican, and then of the children will come after. There was nothing like that, yo.
As this black Mexican, let's continue this. You say they use such names as Visigoth, Vandal, Saxon, Ethiopian, Carthaginians, which are Carthaginian are the one of the set of people with something they fight and get defeat. Leonardo Scipio Africanus.
Yeah.
He defeated Carthage, and that's why him surnamed the whole continent Africa, which is scripture saying Psalms 49 and 11 say they call their lands after their names.
Right.
So them conquer the land and say give the name.
Right.
So this is it's a Jews, Arabs, Persians, Babylonians, Egyptians. When they say nothing about no African, they say nothing about no Mexican. They say it's a Jews. Jews not be the Israelites.
Right.
It's on more. It said they did not use the term Negro, which is a modern term to refer to the black races, pluralize, you see me? Or the word Caucasian to refer to the white races, which technically is one race so called. Dividing the world among a color line was an idea that originated with the white supremacists in Europe after the Renaissance. The European did not have any great civilization immediately after the fall of the Greek and Rome.
Right, because one of the reasons why them separated based on your skin tone and your skin color, are because they more use it as a part of slavery, yo. You get me? You have even today we call it hashtag light skin versus hashtag dark skin. But people compete or people try group up themselves or follow people who have them own looks. You understand me? So because this man lighter than me would think say me better than him, and he would think say him better than me, yo. It's a part of division. You understand me? This is why these people are coming up saying that they are so-called minority. You see me? And they're not recognized by the government, and they want the government to say, because if something happened to them, the government not gonna look for give them aid or not because they're not Mexicans, they're black Mexicans and they're calling themselves Afro Mexicans. You get me?
No one film continue like this.
Man.
He said during the Middle Ages, the black nations of Africa. So yo, if you see Afro Mexican here, which race I come from? Which race of Africa? Guys say nations of Africa here. What's the nation of Africa? Say nations, pluralize. So there are more than one nations or race in Africa. It's an Asia had the greatest political, economical, educational, and military influence in the world. At this time, Europe existed in a state of darkness for 1,000 years.
Yep.
In the 17th century and later, Europe began to emerge out of the slough of ignorance, and certain Germans and others conceived of themselves as belonging to a superior race. John F. Blumenbeck, which at that man come up with the word skin color belong to race.
I have a excerpt from Wikipedia with him still, but continue.
It's from 1752 to 1840, was the first to defy humanity